Hi there, I'm Victoria Wiesel from HipTalk.com, and I'd like to talk to you today just a little bit about diaphragmatic breathing. This is the kind of breathing that you should be doing when you're doing any kind of meditation or listening to your hypnosis programs. It's also good to do diaphragmatic breathing if you are having any type of anxiety or stress. This is going to help you to relax a lot deeper, a lot faster. It doesn't seem like that at first because there's a lot of work and a lot of concentration that goes into that. But when you're concentrating and you're focusing on your breathing, what you'll notice is that you're only thinking about your breathing and you're not thinking about anything else or any other outside influences. You're just thinking about your breathing and what is going on there and trying to really keep your attention on that place on your body. So I'm going to show you the place where your diaphragm is. This is the area where you should be breathing. And what I want you to notice as I stand to the side here, okay, I'm going to take a breath. And notice how I do that. I'm pushing my hand out with my belly. So let's do that again. Breathe in. Okay, notice from that side how when I breathe, it's actually coming from my diaphragm where my hand is over. So I'm going to do it from this side. And I want you to notice. I'm actually trying to imagine that there's a balloon, and when I breathe in, I'm filling up that balloon. Breathe in. So notice how my hand goes in and out. And notice how when I'm talking and I'm taking those quick breaths, it's coming from where my hand is. Okay, so I want you to try this. I want you to stand up and I want you to put your hand right over there. You see where my, right the top of my jeans are. If you're, wearing jeans, this comes to about like my hip bone, these jeans, okay? And I'm just putting my hand right here and I'm blowing up a balloon. Now you try it. Good. Now when you're breathing into your diaphragm like that, you want to breathe in for about a count of 8. And you want to breathe out even longer. So I'm going to give you a count here, and you're not looking at my diaphragm anymore, but I want you to have your hand over your belly, and I want you to breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out slowly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's how you should be breathing when you go into a state of hypnosis, or when you're meditating, or whenever you find yourself in an anxious situation. If you feel an anxiety attack ever coming on, you can take yourself out of that anxiety attack. This is the method, this is the preferred method, rather than any drug or anything else. You don't necessarily need that. Now, I'm not telling you to get off of your prescription medication by any stretch of the imagination, so don't hear that. But what I'm saying is that, before checking yourself in to start thinking about taking any kind of medication, you might want to give this a try because this is very effective. So again, you want to do this slowly And if you find yourself getting heated or getting upset or getting into some place where you feel anxious, you feel scared, you feel like you don't know what to do, you know, you can just do this deep diaphragmatic breathing, and that's going to help you in so many ways. Do about 5 or 6 repetitions of this slow count to 8. Focus all of your attention just on that area of your belly expanding, okay? And that will, you know, do the trick. Now, you'll notice, you know, the breath is actually filling up, of course, your entire lung capacity, so other areas of your body will move as well, but just focus on blowing up that balloon, which is behind your hand, and pushing the breath out of that same area, letting that balloon contract, and that is how you will take yourself into a nice place of relaxation.